Hello, I am back. And as previously mentioned, I did happen to find the backpack mod, and someone had updated it to 1.8 because the last one I had seen was 1.6. So that is in, and they are extremely simple to make. They just require leather, and I was really thinking I had more than that. Okay, first thing today, we're going to have to kill some cows. You already have everything set, so beautiful. It's in. I will show you the recipes as soon as I have enough leather to do so. At least the starter recipes. Let me out. Because there's a small version and a big version. If any of you have played with the 1.6 version of this mod, it is exact same recipes. Just made compatible. It runs with Forge, so you will need that to install it. I will be putting a link in the description for this mod. That'll take you right to the page where you can download it at. I'm actually very, very happy that I found this, and that someone had bothered to update it, because the original person stopped updating it, and somebody else took over updating it. Oh, I have enough. I forgot when we were out running around and I never cleaned out my inventory afterwards. So I do actually have enough leather for the little one, and it requires tanned leather, which is a bit more difficult to make because you don't get that from anywhere. For the bigger versions, but that is regular leather and string, and then cooked, and then it will make the tanned leather. And I will be demonstrating that, not in this episode because I do not have the resources, but in a later episode I will show you how to make the bigger ones, and how to expand a little one, which is what I'm about to make, which is just this little backpack. You can make these bigger by just doing the same thing by wrapping them in tan leather, I believe. The link also has all of the recipes, so you can look at them through that. I'm going to empty out my inventory, not by throwing all the shit in the backpack, and then I will be showing you that you can dye these backpacks just by using any dye you have. I'm personally going to do it black because I like that color. I need more space. I need to build some more storage facilities. Well, let's drop off some of this food anyway. Oh, so we're gonna put those two there. There's a hole around here somewhere. There it is. Change out this. Gets the seeds out of any inventory. Put them on the ground. There. Now they're out of the way. Go over here, drop off any food-related items. Or all food-related items. I don't think the mushrooms go there, but okay. We're definitely gonna have to build another food chest, because this is not gonna fit at all. And just to get half this crap out of my inventory, I will sort later. Right now, I really just want to minimize what is in the inventory. So just get rid of all the stuff that's not... well, pumpkin technically counts as food, so we have nowhere to plant it quite yet. We will. For now, we'll just put it away. And then the food container. Yeah, we're going to expand the farm. Not here, though. This is starter one. Might put it here. Right? No, I'm not gonna fit. Not big enough. Crap. I'd rather not put the stuff outside as far as farm's concerned, just because creepers and crap and blow it up. And it's nighttime. Oh, and the thing I wanted is in here already. Anyway, as I said before, we have not an air. Ink sack. That's all you need. One, stick it in here, stick it like that, you dye it. You can also, when you originally make the thing with the circled leather, you just stick the dye in the middle and it does the exact same thing. Probably gonna find a place on the hotbar for this, but we'll stick it there. Then you just right click and you get all this space. And that's pretty good sized space. It's exact same minus the hotbar for as your inventory, and this is a small one. Big one's huge. So that should make adventuring a lot easier, but now we're gonna have to kill more cows, because we no longer have the leather to work on the bookshelves for the library. Which is part of the reason I was stabbing him in the face to begin with. And we need to kill more pretty much everything, because we don't exactly have a good amount of meat either. So let's just go on a random stabbing spree and just stab everything around. But I seriously thought showing off that part of the mod would take longer if I went into cheat mode and just pulled the resources I needed. It probably would have. But I don't want it. I want to actually show the effort of getting this. Getting all of the resources. I want to keep the only reason I went into cheat mode for just making sure I can get home again. And my intent is on this series to last a while, but once it's done, ooh, more cows, and is up for replacement, whenever the heck that ends up being, I would like to just keep picking up the various series with different mod packs, because I have Technic, I have Feed the Beast, and I can just try out different mod packs that showcase Minecraft in all of its different versions. Though I can guarantee you now, with Technic and Feed the Beast, I am not highly familiar with the majority of mods primarily used in either, so it is definitely going to be a learning experience for us both. In fact, I think it was through Technic that I even figured out it was either Technic or Feed the Beast that I actually found out that Backpack mod even existed to begin with. I seriously doubt at any point I will create my own, but possibly after spending time with lots of different mod packs, I'll find a group I would like and possibly make one, but I don't know. As of right now, there are no plans to, because right now I'm having enough fun just playing the series. This one and testing out others at a later date. My intent is for all of these to become a long-term series, so, and to only have one series running at a time. I believe the series tends to fit Minecraft better because it's not really one that works so well with just one-shot videos unless you're just showcasing mods. But I like to live in the world, because it's one thing to showcase a mod, it's completely different to actually have to live in the world with the mod and see how it affects things. And, well, the one I just put in is not going to affect much of anything, because it's very small, very basic. Other mods can and do drastically change the world, and in fact there will be another one I may or may not showcase or play. I don't know. All of these will be playthroughs. Crap. I may not be able to get back now. Well, I'll find a way. I always do. But it's going to be adventurous at the very least. I think we'll go back to the exact same way. You can't see the same. Or you get to see only the same. But, it's a very interesting mod, and I'm forgetting its name, but it drastically changes the world. And is the only one I've ever heard of that doesn't work with Pixelmon, which is a mod I may or may not show off, but if I'm going to do an online world with it, and that I will do. I will do online worlds, depending on the mod pack, if possible. There are mod packs where that's just not possible, but, for the mod packs where it is possible, I would like to do online worlds. It makes traveling and many other things much easier. Plus, it's guaranteed to at least be on medium, because most servers are. I can't guarantee Keep Inventory will be on. I have actually very rarely heard of a server where Keep Inventory is on. I only currently play one that has that. In fact, until I heard about this one, that particular one, I didn't know any servers did allow for Keep Inventory. But you can also pretty much poof back to wherever it is you live. So Keep Inventory is not as required as it is for private worlds, which is obviously what this is. Hi, water. I bumped the mouse. Private worlds, which obviously this is, and I just repeated myself, so enjoy. Because in this you literally have to walk probably halfway across the world more than once, and as of right now, I'm sticking with one house. At some point, I may make little bases, just so we can see more of the world, because I did not put any restrictions on this world, so it is Minecraft Infinite. And I don't have a shovel at this point, but I'm going to steal this dirt. Because dirt definitely has uses. And I like to make the land flat a lot, which tends to require a lot of it. I'm not going to do high amount of exploring. I'm not just going to go wander in a straight line like I did last time. Right now I'm really just after meat, so animals, mostly. See if we can build up that. I'm not sure when the library will get done. I haven't planned for exactly when that'll get done yet, so it'll get done whenever we get enough materials to do it, which is going to be interesting. For now, I think I'll just stick with the one little one, because I think that'll allow for enough resources, though I do intend to be showcasing the full extended version and how to make the tanned leather, which I guarantee you I'm going to have to look up again, because I don't remember exactly how the pattern is. The cooking part's easy. It's getting it in the pattern to make it the kind of leather needed. It's actually only called tan leather after cooking. But I forgot its the name before it gets cooked. You ain't going nowhere, cow. I know, I should seriously probably actually be breeding these and not just stabbing all of them. I guess worst case scenario, I bring in a couple of eggs. I'm going to keep building bookshelves, so hopefully I get as many as possible. Obviously, hopefully I can get the library done relatively soon, because that'll make things a lot easier. As far as me surviving, anyway. Enchanting things. Mining will be far more interesting when I actually have a pick to do something with, and you're not just seeing randomness. I'll probably stick more to cave mining versus strip mining, because cave mining at least has a chance of being a bit more exciting and a lot more random than strip mining is. I'm not trying to go in a straight line, I'm just randomly going. This world is still nuts. A few less flying or floating things in this direction, at least. There's a pig over here. We're gonna stab that. At least probably get a brief glimpse through this forest, see if there's anything else of interest. Possibly stab a squid or two. There's 2 pigs on this tree. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get on the tree then. And 1 behind the tree. Well, you are much easier to figure out how to stab. Okay. And now I gotta mess up the tree just to get into the other tree. Well, that didn't work. Well, that's not gonna work either. There we go. And now they're both in the water. So, we go down after them. So we don't fall in too far. Ooh. I'm gonna try and make it about a week between episodes. Up until now, I hadn't really had the opportunity because I tend to film when my other half is away. Because otherwise, you're just gonna hear him screaming at Fallout 4. It's not useful. And up until now, he had a very erratic schedule, so it was very hard to tell when he would be. So I just had to work with that, but he just... Nah, that's a baby, I can't kill that. Baby one's rough nothing. But his schedule just became more definitive, finally. So I should be able to find a way to record at least once a week. The other reason why recording hasn't been as often as I would prefer is because it also pretty much knocks my computer out of commission. Because the upload process takes... Ooh, I'm taking that. Takes a while. I'm gonna put myself on a dirt so I'm not just floating. No, not there. And so I really can't play any of my other games while it's loading because it takes the processing power and I don't want to slow it down even more than it already takes to upload a video. So that's kind of been crimping on the uploading process. Or the uploading amount, anyway. Which is something I very much would like to be able to look into. Cannot afford to look into, sadly. I'm gonna go to this island, add a pick, and eat some food, and then I'll head back and see how much we have for bookshelves. As soon as I can, which won't be anytime soon, unfortunately, I would like to look into modifying my setup to where I actually have a desktop computer, to where I just actually do the uploading part on the desktop, and then, oh, I forgot to eat, oops, and then do the actual recording still on my laptop. I mean, I can still play minor Flash games, but I can't actually go play my major MMOs, which is the majority of what I play. So, at least until it's done uploading, because it just slows down my computer, which is saying something, considering I just put a hard drive, or not hard drive, but a memory stick in this thing. Started out with a 4 gig memory stick, then I added an 8 gig, so now it's running 12 gigs of memory, and it still slows my computer down enough that it cannot handle a full MMO just to upload a video. Hi, I like you sheep, but I'm gonna kill you anyway. Because I need your meat. I did not see them the first time around. Either they just spawned, or they were hiding. Because I remember seeing this white bouncy bunny. maybe I'll attract a couple of those to the house at some point. Those take carrots to attract. And to breed. Useful. Anyway, a long rant about random computer stuff. Another reason why I recorded this, not that I won't keep recording videos, obviously, I just like to highlight the fact that I have another subscriber. Yay. Up to 2 now. So thank you, both of you, for being here. And if anybody else is watching these videos and hasn't subscribed yet, I would appreciate if you would. Lets me know that I'm actually doing something people like. However, it is obviously up to you. I'm not looking for thousands or even hundreds of subscribers. I really just like a decent sized group. I mean, 2's great. 2 is awesome for the moment. I never really was looking to have a big group. I just like knowing that I'm still doing something people want to watch. Because that can be hard to tell sometimes on YouTube. Just because you make it, I'm gonna actually leave the chickens because I want their eggs. Just because you make it doesn't mean people will look at it. And I'm actually quite thrilled every time somebody both watches and subscribes. Nice word. Subscribes. Yes. Speaking, clearly not my forte. To the channel and to my videos. As of right now, as you've noticed, I do not put my Facebook or anything in there. I am thinking about adding a separate fan page, but I kind of didn't want to do it till I really had enough people that it was useful. Because this particular name is attached to a Facebook account, but it's my personal Facebook account, and it's for family and friends, and so I really don't want a bunch of random people on it I don't really know. And so I'm kind of leery about putting my Facebook in there until I make a separate page just for the gaming side, of which at that point I will put that link in here, but I would rather, if anyone finds me on Facebook because the name is the same, that they don't, unless I by some fluke know them, that they don't actually ask to be a friend. It's just because I prefer Facebook to be for friends and family, and that's actually how I keep track of some of my family. So, hi, cow. Even, well, I can't say I didn't see you there, otherwise I wouldn't have said hi, cow. Not know you were there. Now that I do, though, you will die. Stop running around in circles and let me stab you in the face. How? Oh, you fell off and took damage. Aha! The problem is there's now another cow. It's not really much of a problem. But yes, I don't really have a Twitter, and I'm not making one just for this. I've had Twitter accounts in the past, and while I do kind of have one, it's certainly not under this name, so you wouldn't be able to find it right now. Unless I actually put the link in there, and I really don't tweet. No Facebook either. I get on there, I play the games, I talk to family through their chat system, but that's pretty much it. I don't tweet, I don't really Facebook. I probably should, but there's really not a whole lot to put on there. Don't do that much of excitement. And what little I do put on there on rare occasions is not horribly interesting. So, just really don't do either, and that is mine. Gimme. I would like if you would comment if you want to see anything, if you have suggestions for, if you want to see anything different, as in you have mods to suggest, or because I have been playing Minecraft for a long time, but I still don't know everything. So if you see something you would like to see me do differently, or that you can know I'm not doing very well, I am still learning. I have been playing Minecraft for 2 years, but that by far means, especially with the fact that I update quite frequently, means I definitely do not know everything. So I am more than thrilled for advice. I have been tracking the page that has comments. I'm gonna move this for a minute. So, or the page that tracks comments for me. I will respond if you comment to me. As long as it's one, something to respond to, and two, something that's not rude. I don't think my 2 subscribers would be rude, but you know the internet. People will be if they can be on certain occasions. Not saying anyone that watches my channel is, I'm saying that there are people out there that just are. That should leave us with enough meat for a while. And what is this? This is pork. Well, you know what? That don't count as food. It may have when I had no food, but it does not now. Shoot. How do I get sandstone? Oh, that's how. Grabbing, I don't want to look at that. Grabbing the, no, that goes nowhere. Grabbing the iron that I spotted. Okay. I'm gonna go cut down some of these over excessive trees over here. But this one's kind of getting in the way, because I think I planted it. Either way, I planted it in a very bad location, because that's my detour to the lake area. So if it gets replanted, it will not be replanted there. And I need some trees for wood for making bookshelves. Yeah, that statement was definitely going somewhere. Just look at it. Anyway, yeah. I will read your comments, especially since there is, at the moment, so few to comment. But even when there isn't so few to comment. So, if you've got something to say to me for whatever reason, or for whatever it is, please do. Though, please keep it respectful. I try to be. And there is a human on the other end of this, obviously, so... Not saying, once again, that any people who actually watch this will be, just that I know and have seen that there are people out there who will be pests, and who will be rude just because they can, or, whatever. As Jack said today, trolling is not actually trolling anymore, it's just being rude. So those people do come, and if your comment is something to do with the fact that I'm female, yes, I have noticed a long time ago. Thank you. No, I will not make you a sandwich. You can't make your own. That is not my problem. And I will continue to do this as long as I am able. My gender has nothing to do with it. I just find it so very odd that out of all of the YouTube channels I've seen, there's so very few where females are the ones leading them. All of the leading channels, for the most part, seem to be male-run. Just something that I've noticed. So, and I'm not ever expecting to get to their height. I don't want to be. If it happens, I have no problems with it. but I'm never expecting. Ooh, 3 more. Ooh, 4. Yay, we're getting somewhere. Not ever expecting to become a top YouTuber by any stretch of the imagination. I will take what I can get, and whatever the heck that ends up being is what it is. I'm not expecting a lot out of this right now, and right now I'm just thrilled that the channel is being watched and that I have people interested enough to subscribe. If it becomes more than that, I will be thrilled. If it never becomes any more than like a very small group of people, then so be it. But for now, we have done something. At least we get a few more bookshelves. Backpacks. We have backpacks now, and now we can go on an adventure and not have to worry about space quite as desperately. I may actually stay around the house next time and actually start work on stuff, but probably not. Probably go around, do some more cow killing, because we don't have anywhere near the bookshelves to make a library yet. Grab some more sugarcane, because that is not growing as fast as I would like it to. And just all around, keep the series going and see what happens. Let the world surprise me. Oddly enough, no creepers this episode. Who knows? Anyway, see you next time, and hope you enjoyed.